Chapter 1. The Dragon's Flagon, an inn in a town of 230 people, is crowded on this cold night. Located off the Great Southern Road in the southwest corner of the continent, in the hamlet of Tondor, it has a reputation of being welcoming to travelers and for serving cold ale and hearty food. There is a fire keeping the patrons warm, while mutton and corn are cooking in the kitchen. Ornick is behind the bar, as usual, serving up his good humor along with the fine ale that is renowned throughout the region. He has seen every type of character in his establishment, which he has been running for almost 40 winters. Travelers are frequent, as the Great Southern Road is just to the west of town, and the port city of Myr is only 40 or so leagues to the southwest. He has seen barbarians from the north, dwarves from the Myth Mountains, dark-skinned foreigners from across the Sea of Tears, soldiers who patrol the entire kingdom of Martel, and countless other strangers he cannot put a name to. He has no problem with any of them, as long as they don't cause trouble and have enough Kendra to pay the bill. The inn is full, since the roads have become dangerous, and bandits are becoming more brazen in their attacks on travelers. The autumn season is cruelly frigid, and sleeping outside without a fire is not the most pleasant experience. This influx of travelers seeking shelter has led to the diversity of the crowd on this night. The regulars from the town make sure the 65 winters old owner gets no trouble from the strangers. Rarely does a fight break out. The occasional brawl arises when there is a discrepancy at one of the two Stashire tables, or if there's a cheat at the dice game. The serving girl with blue streaks in her blonde hair is tiptoeing around the patrons with a pitcher of ale in each hand. She maneuvers between two tables when a drunkard makes the mistake of grabbing her bottom as she passes by. Without losing a step, she spins to her left, gracefully places the pitchers on the table, and in one fluid motion reaches down to her ankle and unsheaths her dagger. Before the drunk patron realizes what is happening, the serving girl finishes her spin and is face to face with the man, while her dagger point is firmly pushing into his crotch. As she's about to speak, Ornick screams from behind the bar, drawing attention to the spectacle. "Sapphyre, please don't do it. We don't need another eunuch leaving this tavern thanks to you." All eyes are now watching Sapphyre. The embarrassed drunkard has both hands up, signaling surrender, as she allows the dagger to linger a moment longer. She slowly withdraws her weapon, and with an icy stare retreats backwards to the raucous laughter of the crowd. The attention shifts to the dice game as Ashcon, the stranger with the yellow eyes, is on a lucky streak. The crowd surrounding the game is growing. Sapphyre had noticed the stranger and his black-clad friend upon their entrance hours earlier, right before the evening meal, after which they secured a room on the second floor. Skin, Ashcon's companion, is one of the largest men Sapphyre has ever seen. He stands almost 7 feet tall and has broad shoulders and huge hands. Garbed in black, billowing robes, he has no problem slipping into the shadows and remaining nondescript despite his size. Ashcon is thin, with dark skin, no facial hair, and his slanted yellow eyes angle downward toward a sharp, pointed nose. Although he is not extremely good-looking, Sapphyre has to admit he is somewhat handsome and conducts himself with an aura of self-confidence.